Hey everybody, Rich with Prep You down here in the bunker, hanging out with a few of my favorite things, and two of my favorite things that you can't see, laying down here having a couple of chew sticks. And when we talk about prepping, don't forget to prep for your pets, and don't forget to ask your significant other or your kids what they need, because I don't know what my wife needs. But anyhow, let's talk about what this video is about. This video is called Do It Now. Why do it now? Because it's the month of September. What is September? September is National Preparedness Month. Okay, and that means prepare for anything. All right. We've talked about it in a lot of videos. We got 306 videos out there. If there's something I haven't talked about to get you prepared, tell me what that is. And we'll get a video on it. We'll research it. We'll do it. We'll go talk to people. We'll get what you need to know. But do it now. Don't wait. Don't put it off. Don't procrastinate. Do it now. Get your stuff ready. You got a bunch of stuff like this? You got a bunch of stuff like this over here or stuff like that over there? Go through it. Check it out. You got bags? You got an everyday carry? You got a bug out bag? You have food in containers that you're going to take if you have to evacuate? Check it out. Take a look at it. What's in it? What should be in it? Hey, maybe something you liked last year you don't like anymore. I hate teriyaki anything. You won't find teriyaki in my stuff. So I don't have to worry about getting rid of it. But maybe you liked teriyaki last year and then you went to a restaurant and you thought, oh God, this teriyaki stuff really sucks. Get it out of your supplies, unless someone else in your family likes it. My son loves teriyaki chicken. I can't figure out why. I really don't. But let's talk about a few things that I wrote down here. Like I said, do it now. September is Emergency Preparedness Month. Now's the time to do it. Okay, the north, us up here, we're going to start to see heavy rains, which we just saw here in the Chicagoland area. You're going to start seeing cold north winds. You're going to start seeing ice and snow. We're supposed to have a really not so cold winter, but what's not so cold in the Illinois Chicago area? Zero is not so cold. Normally we get below zero. We haven't had below zero in a while, but we're going to get it. We're also supposed to get more snow. It's supposed to be wetter in this area. Parts of the country are drier, but it's going to get cold. Your cars are going to need service. Your batteries are going to need to be checked. Make sure you're fueling your vehicle. We talk about it. No less than 3/4 tank now. All right. Fuel is coming down. It's not down where it should be. We spent a lot of money and we shouldn't have spent on fuel that we should have spent on this stuff behind us and stuff to protect the stuff that we have behind us. But fuel is coming down. Maybe we'll recover for that. So now is the time to check all your preps for the change of the seasons. All right. Even down south, things are changing. Now you can put stuff into your car because it isn't going to burst into flames in your trunk, when you need it. Up here north, clothes, where maybe you just had a baseball cap and some gym shoes and an extra pair of pants and socks and stuff like that. Now what are you going to need? You're going to need winter coats and gloves and scarves and boots and pants, boots and pants. I won't get into that. But anyhow, so it's time to get I know I'm bouncing all over the place. You guys are going, geez, and gals are going, Rich, calm down, slow down, don't be so excited, talk a little slower. All right. So get your home ready. What do you need to get your home ready? You need to bring in all the stuff that you had for summer play. You need to get up on your roof. If you don't have gutter guards or gutter helmets, you got to get those gutters cleaned out. Now's the time before the leaves start falling. Put a gutter guard in. Once the leaves are done and you clean out your gutters, pull the gutter guards out because ice and snow is going to build up around there. All right. You want to take care of that. You want to make sure that your downspouts flow away from your house. You want to make sure that the land from your house goes down and the water flows away from your house. You want to make sure that if you have a snow blower, it's prepped, it's got oil, you've got plenty of gas. If it's straight gas, no big deal. If it's a mixed gas, make sure you mark the can and you have plenty of it. All right, and make sure that it works. Your generators, get your generators out of your garage. If you're not lucky and have a Generac generator that's automatically hooked up to natural gas, get your generators out. Clean out the fuel, run them, make sure they're working, put them under a load. All right, and make sure that they work. All right. Also, um, other things to prepare for. Do you have shovels? Get your shovels out. Do you have winter clothes? Did you throw your winter clothes away last year because I was moving to Florida, but you didn't move? Do you need more winter clothes? You need bigger gloves. Do your kids have the proper wear? Do they have boots? Does everybody have boots to go outside and play? Because winter is a pretty good fun time to play. I love snow skiing. Haven't snow skied in a while. This is a year. Got a granddaughter that's 3 years old. The son and I are getting her on the slopes. It's time. All right. Check your vehicles. Make sure the oil has been changed. Make sure you have the right washer fluid. Make sure you have new wipers set and good to go. Make sure that all your preps in your car are set to go. Pull out your water that's an aluminum can, and if you want emergency water, put water that's in Mylar bags inside double Ziploc freezer bags, so nothing can happen to the water in your car. Again, make sure, if you can carry it, that you have some salt or sand. Make sure you have a foldable shovel. Make sure you've got clothes. If you're driving to work and you have some nice shoes on and you get your suit coat or a sport coat or a tie and stuff like that, and you get caught in a snowstorm and you don't want to leave the office, but you do leave the office and your car gets stuck, that's never happened in Chicago. Lakeshore Drive has never been shut down because people tried to get home. They drove their car about 50 feet and they said, screw it. And then they tried to walk. But they just had some fancy shoes on, or they had high heels on, and they didn't get very far, and they were frozen, and the hotels were filled up. Another reason, too, not only have supplies in your car, have supplies at your office. A set of clothes, maybe even a travel pillow, maybe a small sleeping bag, or maybe some blankets, and maybe some food, some snacks, whatever, just to get you through that night. But you better make sure that the wife or your significant other at home is okay. So make sure your cell phone is charged. All right, make sure you can get a hold of them. Let them know that if the weather's bad, you can't get home. So think about the office. It's very important. You're not going to get stuck in the office ever, are you? Yeah, you will, eventually. All right, if you don't have winter clothes in your go bag, in your bug out bag, or in a separate backpack, which I have a separate backpack that has a complete set of winter clothes that goes in my trunk of my car. Used to go in my truck. I don't have my truck anymore. But anyhow, and it was always there. Because sometimes when I'm at school, I don't wear heavy clothes at school because it's warm inside school. All right? I'm running around, stuff like that. I don't have boots on. So I carry them with me because when it starts snowing, it snows heavy, and then I can put my boots on. And if I got to hoof it home, I only live a mile away from school. I can hoof it home and leave my car there, but I'm not going to hoof it home in gym shoes or winter shoes that are not boots. All right. So in my bag, I've got boots, long underwear. Think about that. Sweatshirt, winter hat, socks, gloves, pants, a waterproof outer layer. Because if it's really crappy and it's sleety, icy, nasty out, that outer layer is going to keep you from getting wet. All right. So think about all that stuff. If you don't have a backpack, put one together and then you've got it. We talked about in your car. We talked about have some food, have your water, have it all set up. Again, your tank should be at least 3/4 full. Put a blanket, foldable shovel, salt, sand, all that kind of stuff in your car. Prepare. Think about it. If you can't remember this video, go to all of our playlists. We have playlists for weather. We have playlists for bags. We have playlists for, winter time and stuff like that. Go in there. This is a list of all the videos I have. There are a ton of videos on there just for prepping. Obviously, there's tons of videos on there about firearms and how to train for firearms. It's a whole different section that we're talking about. In your home, what you need 3 deep stockpiling. You need your MREs, your 25-year life packets of food. You need your own buckets that you're putting together of beans and sugar and rice and stuff like that. You need a rice cooker for all that kind of stuff. All this other stuff up here that you can use. Quick tip, all right? Something that my wife said to me the other day. She goes, "Hey, have you heard about the drought in California?" And I went, let me think about that. Yes, I have heard about the drought in California. And she says, yes, but have you heard there is going to be a shortage of canned tomato stuff? I said, huh? What? She says, yes. She said, tomato sauce, tomato paste, stewed tomatoes, anything tomatoes. There's going to be a shortage because the tomato crop is really not great in California because of the drought, because they don't have the water to water the tomatoes. Well, I thought about that, and then I went to a website and said, what are the top 10 products grown in California that we could be affected by because of the drought out in California? Tomatoes is number 8 or 9 of major crops out in California. It behooves you to go online, find out what else is going to be a shortage this year, especially if your wife, like my wife, loves to make things with tomatoes. And that includes chili, spaghetti sauce, some soups, sloppy joes, and all that kind of good stuff that we like to have in the freezer ready to go. So check it out. Get ahead of it. Get to your clubs, and you will not find the larger cans in some of the clubs because they just aren't putting them out. They're putting out the number 10 cans you can't find. I've been looking for them. You know what a number 10 can is? All right. I thought I told you about this. All right, here is a number 10 can. And you can find them out there, but you can't find them very often. If you find them, grab them. Because remember, forget about the date. All right? These dates are arbitrary. Cans like this, they have tested, the military has tested 25 years after their date. Okay? And the smaller cans, 5 to 7 years after their date. The medium cans, 10 years after the date. What's a medium can? This is a medium can. All right, it's a little bit smaller. 10 years after their date. Don't throw them out. Okay. Oh, you also want to have some rations on hand. You can make the stuff. You can go online. You've got your proteins. You've got your pastas. You've got your snacks. You've got your rice cooker. You've got your juice. You've got your canned veggies, and you've got your supplies for hand sanitizer. All this other. These are all MREs down here. 3 deep, people. Now is the time to do it. Make sure you and your bags are ready. Make sure your kids and your wife are prepared and you have stuff for them. Make sure your vehicle is ready. Your house is ready. Your stockpiles are ready. Look in everything. Do it now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do it now. Make a checklist. Okay, I checked my go bag. Okay, I checked my everyday bag. Okay, I checked my closet at work and I still have my winter clothes there. I better bring some snacks and some fruit and stuff like that so I have it on hand. Okay, so my first aid kits are full because let's face it, in the summertime we use every damn thing in there because somebody falls, somebody gets cut, somebody gets a bee sting, somebody, major bee sting time right now. Make sure you have sting stuff. but you use all that stuff. Check your bags, check your supplies. Ooh, my lips aren't working. I'm talking so fast. And get it done. Do it now. Do it right. You'll thank me for this. All right, that's it. Thanks a lot, subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're over 2,000 subscribers with 306 videos out there. Take a look at them all, please. If you know somebody that's not a subscriber, tell them to subscribe. And, there's that bubble, subscribe. And there's that bubble that says ring the bell. So I thank you all. Appreciate it. From the first subscriber to the subscriber 2,000. I really, really, really thank you. So without going any further or having my phone die as I'm doing this, remember, always be aware of your surroundings no matter where you are at. And have enough food on hand for 3 to 6 months or more of shelter-in-place food, and at least 3 to 6 weeks of food that you can take with if you have to get out, if you have to relocate, if hurricanes are coming or whatever, and we are halfway through hurricane season, if you're wondering, here in September. And please prep like your life depends on it, because it really does. And don't forget to prep for your pet and double check their bags. All right. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Take care. See you next time.